That was totally wicked!
So, I've seen every episode of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Well, except of course the huge consecutive filler arcs. So, I decided that now would be a great time to make a list of the best Naruto abilities for real life. I should say though that I'm only applying this to the real world, so some powers won't be included because they just aren't as useful in real life. Oh, and I'm including the entire ability. So if I say the sharingan, I mean everything, including the Mangekyo. But I'll say the sharingan and the rinnegan are separate, even though the sharingan evolves into the rinnegan. I know it's cheap, but I really don't care. And by the way, this is including only the anime. You know what, let's just get into it.
Got me breathing with dragons, I'll crack the egg in your basket, you bastard. I'm Marilyn Manson with madness, now just imagine the magic I like to ask is don't ask for your favorite rapper.
Number 7. Gate opening. I know this may be lower than some of you were expecting, or maybe you weren't even expecting it to be on the list, but I thought it would be pretty useful for real life. You would get huge amps in power if you could just open the 8 gates. You'd be way stronger, faster, more agile, and more durable than a normal person. Nobody could touch you. You probably wouldn't even need to go to all 8 gates. Hell, you probably wouldn't even need to open but maybe 1 or 2. It would be great to just be able to turn on the 8 gates at a moment's notice and use the lotus. You'd be hypersonic. You wouldn't need to use a bus or train or maybe even a plane. You could just run everywhere. Number 6. The rinnegan.
This world shall know pain.
Okay.
You might be questioning why I put the rinnegan so low on the list. I mean, it has so many applications. You can use universal pull to get that remote without ever getting up off the couch. I bet you'd like that right now, wouldn't you? You could create meteors and pull out people's souls, but to me, most of that is just unnecessary. I already know people who can rip out your soul, so that ability just doesn't seem like it's for me. Making meteors would be pretty cool, but I'm a simple man. What the hell do I need that for? To win a game of rock, paper, scissors? Stop. I don't need that. I would really just use universal pull and maybe the revival ability. So most of what makes the rinnegan useful in Naruto is fairly worthless or unnecessary in real life. Number 5. Sage mode.
Just shut the hell up already!
With Sage mode, I could sense anything. I could feel you coming a mile away. My energy levels would be super high, and my strength would increase dramatically. But the best thing would be my reflexes. Naruto is able to dodge light. And yes, I am including 6 pass Sage mode, bitch. If I'm that fast, imagine me guarding you. Imagine us playing basketball. I would rip you every time. Every time. And when you inevitably got mad and pulled out a gun and shot at me, I could dodge the bullet. So I'd have nothing to fear. I'd make it to the NBA on defense alone. Imagine with that much strength and that much energy, I could dunk from the 3-point. Stop it. Stop it.
空間も時間も質量も全て俺が支配する
Now I know, I shouldn't group all genjutsu into one category. I mean, I could have picked Tsukiyomi or Kodowa Matsukami or any of the other countless genjutsu, but since they all serve a similar purpose, I just decided to group them all together. And I guess if I had to choose, I'd probably pick like Tsukiyomi because you can use it and you can affect everything. But the reason I chose to place genjutsu here was because I could get people to do whatever I want. And with a strong enough genjutsu, I could probably conquer the world. Consent would no longer be necessary.
NANI?
But I wouldn't do anything like that because, you know, that would be messed up. Instead, I would just trick you into giving me your house and your car and your rotisserie so I could just roast your ass. Number 3. Flying Thunder God. Now, this one's obvious. Who wouldn't want teleportation? Now, I'm also going to cheat and say that Flying Thunder God also includes Minato's ridiculous reaction speed, since they just go hand in hand. Honestly, with this power, you could probably take over the world if you were smart about it. You could put a seal on an airplane and you wouldn't even have to go to the place first. You could put a seal on a migrating bird and there you go. And if Minato can react to people faster than lightning, what are bullets? What the hell are bullets? I mean, with instantaneous movement, there's so many things you'd be able to do, your life would get so much easier. Number 2. Complete Kamui. Not only do you get the benefits of a normal Sharingan, but you also get the combined abilities of both Obito's and Kakashi's Mangekyo Sharingan. Now that's just unfair. Imagine some 6'9", two 60-pound dudes stepping up to you, and then all of a sudden, you whip out this huge perfect Susanoo. It's raps. There's no getting around that. I'm pretty sure you could conquer the world. You could teleport. You could phase through anything. You could teleport other things. I mean, what in real life can stop that? This is blatant. This is obvious. I had to put it here. Honorable mentions. While the Rasengan, the Byakugan, Wood Style, Sexy Jutsu, Summoning, Izanagi, and Body Flicker didn't make the list, they'd still be really cool to use in real life. I just felt that those abilities weren't as practical in a real-world scenario. So I bet you're wondering what in the hell could possibly be better than complete Kamui. Well, it's simple. Number 1, Shadow Clones.
Multi-shadow clone jutsu!
As the staple of the series, this one might be obvious too. The ability to use shadow clones just has so many applications for the real world. I mean, just think about it. You could simultaneously read a book, jack off, masturbate, make a sandwich, eat a hot dog, learn karate, watch a movie, make a top 7 Naruto abilities list, go to school, go to work, assassinate the president, take a dump, make a taco, and whatever else. You could wipe your own ass.
My nigga.
Assuming you get Naruto's shadow clone ability, you could do 5,000 different things at once. You could gang up one person. You could masturbate yourself.
What?
You could overthrow a small town. It's also dope that when you release a shadow clone, you gain their knowledge. When someone asks, would you rather have sex with yourself or bite yourself? You could do both at the same time. You could have 4 shadow...
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, I wouldn't go with my... You know what? Let's just keep going. I mean, that's just incredible. But the best thing about shadow clones is how fast you can learn new abilities. You could be the best basketball player in the world of all time. The best Taekwondo master, a Beyblade champion, and countless other things. So shadow clones are just the best Naruto ability for the real world. There's no denying it. Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment. They're honestly my favorite notification, the little gear YouTube symbol. And check out some of my other videos as well if they interest you. I've got some dope stuff coming if you're willing to stick around, and it's only going to get better. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.
You son of a...